Oh my God, I'm live. I'm live. Hey, fam. It's your girl, Miss Diva Trekker. And I'm coming to you tonight because I want to talk to you guys about purchasing a property and how difficult it is to buy a property. Okay. So, um, I just wanna let me know if you can hear me or see me or whatever the case may be, because tonight is going to be one of those videos where I just have to be honest with my feelings on how I'm feeling right now. And it's like the stress is setting in. The stress is setting in on purchasing a property. Okay. And I'm starting to feel the pressure. Okay. I realized today that there is no way that I will be able to get into a house by December the 31st. Okay. Um, there's not a way that I will be able to get into a house by December 31st. The reason is because it takes 30 days to close. It's already the 4th. Okay. And I haven't picked out anything. Um, let me be honest with you in house searching. Okay. And I never did this before. And my first thought is that, okay, I got approved for, okay, I'm approved for $330,000, right? Okay. So do you take that $330,000 and just buy this big old house, and you live in a community or whatever the case may be, and you got all this room inside the house, but you really don't have no land? You're like buying on a lot or whatever the case may be. You really don't have no way to expand or, do what you want to do or whatever the case may be. So I'm thinking like, okay, at first I'm thinking, okay, what about if it's like 200,000? If it's like 150 or $200,000, I'm like, let's just get a house. Let me just get a house, and somewhere in a nice little subdivision or whatever, close by the office, transfer back and forth. It is what it is. Just be comfortable, right? But when it got to be approval of $330,000, it's like I feel some responsibility of not just going for a luxury house with, three or four, upstairs, downstairs, basement, a nice little backyard and all this kind of stuff. And I got the best of all the technologies and stuff like that. Wouldn't it be better to take that $330,000 and invest it in some acres, some land, somewhere that you can grow? Maybe you can have a farm, maybe you can have some animals on it, maybe you could do your own thing, you know what I'm saying? And you can maybe put other houses on there for your family. You're leaving acres, because one thing in the world that I do know is that they're not making no more land. Like, this is all we got. Okay. Like, this is it. They're not, making more land. Okay. And it's like I'm getting kind of overwhelmed because I went after a house. Let me tell y'all. Okay. I went and saw a house tonight, and the house is in my price range. It's in the budget. And when I said, I want a plantation, I really don't think I realized what a plantation looks like. Okay. Like, when I tell you it was overwhelming for me, it said, okay, it's 16 acres, right? It was 16 acres. It had a house on the land that's been on there for 33 years, right? And the house was a two-story house. It's a yellow house. It has a big in-ground pool in the back and all this kind of stuff. And so I'm like, it got a warehouse that you need to rebuild or whatever. It had one of them hydraulic jacks in it. One of the warehouses. It had a little doll house over here. It had a pond, and the pond was stocked with fish and all this kind of stuff. And going out there to this land, y'all, it wasn't like it was off of I-75. Like it wasn't, I'm expecting like, okay, we're going to get off the exit and over here is going to be this property. No, going to this property, you had to go through all these different roads and the back road and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, first of all, I'm not seeing no lights back here. Second of all, it's on gravel. Third of all, it's trees. I'm thinking snakes. I'm thinking all kinds of crazy stuff. Ghosts. Is it haunted? Like I went through the back and I'm like, the trees was moving. I'm like, is that something like it reminded me something of, you remember that movie that I think it was Sandra Bullock played in of the blind where you have a thing over your face, and then if you open it up and look, then you turn a stone or something like that. This is how this is how scared I was. Okay. And I'm thinking, okay, if I'm out there by myself, like I don't even know how to use a gun. I don't even know how to, protect myself. I don't even know how to do none of that. Ripley could be running in the woods and could get lost and won't come back because I'm out here trying to have some acres. And when I said plantation, I really didn't mean like a plantation. I meant like everything cut down, like you could see everything. Y'all, this land had maybe about 5 acres. The box, that's what it is. The box, that's birdcage, the box, whatever it is. I went and I was standing up in the woods and I saw them trees go to moving like that. And I was like, oh, this may be some spirits in here because I felt an uneasy feeling, y'all. And, it was 16 acres, but it was like somebody was saying, girl, you better not come out here. There was no Biden and what's the name, Harris signs out there. They still got their Trump Pence signs out there, okay? When you turn in the thing, it was going down a long road, and then all of a sudden the house is just this big, and then you go through the house, and I'm like, they ain't did nothing in the house since 33 years ago. And it's like the porch, it got some good bones, some good structure and all that kind of stuff. And the pool needed to be repaired, but it was a good deal. You see what I'm saying? This is in what is the name of it? Y'all, when I tell you I got an uneasy feeling, baby, honey, it was like I couldn't even go upstairs to see the rest of the bedrooms because I was so scared. Okay. And you ain't supposed to be no punk trying to go see a house that you want acres. Now tell me, something woke you up in the morning and some told you that you don't need to go to the luxury house. You need to go get you some acres. So I'm out here with my real estate agent and his suit and his shoes. Y'all got to see this man's shoes, okay? This man got some shoes, like he got them shoes, and he out there and he trying to act like he ain't scared, and he got his little briefcase on him, and we wearing our mask and stuff, and he going up in there talking about realtor, it's a realtor, and I'm like, if anybody would have said yeah or whatever the case may be or come on in, I would have been gone. Okay, I would have been straight up out of there. Okay, the pictures, the internet didn't look just like the pictures. Okay, the internet, it did not. Okay, so you got these buildings back there, and I'm walking through, and you got to walk through the cut to get back where the shop is, because there's two big warehouses back there that you could put, like they had some kind of auto mechanic stuff back there. And I'm standing there, and I'm like, this is too much. This is too much. I can't take on all of this. First of all, I need to click. Ain't no lights out there. We ain't got no lights. Like, we can't see nothing. Like, after 5 o'clock, it's pitch dark. Okay. And I'm like, no, that's just like asking for trouble. Like, I want land, but I don't want like plantation type land. That was like that just didn't feel right. And I had to rethink and get my thoughts together. Like, who gonna mow this? Who gonna knock these trees down? I got a vision, but I couldn't see. It was just too much. It was too much. And I'm like, I didn't even get past 5 acres, no less to see 16 acres. Okay. I didn't even, he was like, and he was trying to tell me about the property. And I'm like, I'm gone. Like, I was like making my way. Y'all, I didn't even go back through the house. You know how you go back through the house and you come out the front door? I didn't go back through the house. I went around the house and I came to my car, and he was like, you ready to go see the next location? And I was like, yeah. Okay. It's a good deal. It just ain't my deal. I just don't feel right. The spirit just don't lead me over there to that. It was on gravel. It was huge. I mean, I'm telling you, when you went up that driveway and you came up, and all of a sudden you saw this big yellow house, and it was like master, and I was like, oh no, this ain't for me. I mean, I want some acres, but I don't want no plantation. I don't want no plantation. No, no, that was too much. That was too much. So we went on to um and it was under $300,000. And I'm thinking, man, I'm getting a deal. And I'm thinking, I'm getting a deal. And it's like getting a deal with the devil. Cause it was like I wasn't gonna be able to live there. I was gonna be able to if I got the child, I would have to live in a mobile home before the spirit just didn't lead me. And it all I kept hearing was, get out. You better get out. You better go. Girl, get in your car, take your agent with you, and get up out of here. Let's go. And he was trying to be so strong and like trying to show me. And I was like, He said, you want to see the upstairs? And I was like, I done seen enough. Let's go. Let's get out of here. And they got a Christmas tree in the house. And I'm like, why is y'all got a Christmas tree in this house way back here where nobody can see the lights? Okay. And why y'all got Christmas lights hanging inside the house? Y'all needed to get some lights outside the house. Ain't no lights outside the house. Okay. No. We can't do that. I can't. I can't. I just didn't feel right. I didn't have nothing to say. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have. Y'all, I didn't have nothing to say. Okay. I couldn't take no picture. I ain't do no video. It was none of that. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you the address. You can look it up on your own, because I can't. I left out of there. We went to a place in Griffin. Now listen. Now I love this little place, child. Now this place was 12 acres, okay? This place was 12 acres. And let me see if I can show y'all a little video that I took of it. Hold on. I really love this place. And I did put in an offer. It's 12 acres and it's all cut, okay? It's all It's all, the land is all cut. So I'm asking for the lawnmower to stay there. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all this in just a minute. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Bear with me, y'all. I got to tell you about this, child. It was, woo. I'm going to post this on Facebook. Okay, it looked like, who them people that wear the long dresses, that they always wear dresses and stuff? Who them folks? That's what it was. Okay, it was one of them houses. Okay, let me show you this. This is the house. Okay, this is the house. Okay, it has you see that lake? The house is up there, and there's the lake. The Amish, I don't know if they was Amish or Mormon or whatever, but they wear them little dresses and them hats. So this is the pond. This is the pond. It's full of fish right there. That's the pond. That's 12 acres. Okay. So on that one, hold on. Do I turn it around? I'm gonna post it on YouTube. I'll post it on YouTube. I mean on Facebook. But that's the pond, okay? And if you turn it around, that's the house up there, and then it goes all the way back for 12 acres. Okay? So, but the thing I liked about it, it was well lit, and it had lights, like it had street lights out there. They had street lights. Okay, so if you turn around, you see that shed up there? It had a big old shed. There's the house. You could do like it got an in-ground pool. You can't see the in-ground pool, but there's an in-ground pool. There's a shed right there. You could put another house over there. You know, like I could put family over there. You could put them over there. But I could charge people to come out and go fishing. You know, they could bring their kids and go fishing out there for the day. I could have weddings out there. I can plant. I can grow produce. Okay, I can grow some produce out there. Okay, that's a little bit of it. And hold on. Let me show y'all something else. I didn't feel scared there. Okay, I felt at home there. Okay, this is is I'm turning it wrong. That's the front. Guys, if y'all see that, that's my realtor. They got an RV over there, but that's the front of it. Okay, that's the garage, and that's the front. So it's 12 acres, but the house is only like 2,000 square feet. The house is one of those houses you walk in, it got a nice little kitchen. It got a nice little kitchen, and it got the living room, the dining area, and then it got 3 bedrooms with 3 baths or whatever the case may be. But the bedrooms are right there all together. So what I'm thinking is I can expand. Like I could put another house there. I mean, I could build out on a house, and I could put like a mobile home there if somebody need to live. I could build another house there. You know, it's enough property out there that and I asked for the lawnmower. Okay, they had a brand new big lawnmower there. Asked for the lawnmower. You could build on that big workshop. You know, you could have a workshop. Might get some 26 box trucks and make that a warehouse in some kind of way. I could get me some chickens, have a little chicken coop back there, and have some eggs and stuff like that. Way in the back, I might fix in some cows or something like that. But I could do something because it's so cleared off. Okay. Did put an offer in on that house. Okay. So I don't know if if they said that Sunday they will let know. I did an offer where you give the offer, and plus if somebody comes and beats you out or something, then you can escalate the offer or something. So I had enough to play with because that was under $300,000. So that's what I'm thinking. I could do a lot with the 12 acres, and you see how clear it was. The only thing is when you going down to the pond, it's a slant. Okay, I don't feel scared up there. I feel comfortable. I can be there by myself. Ripley can run around, not get lost. Ain't nobody gonna hit him. I can invite people over. There's a truck stop at the same exit. It's exit 205. There's a truck stop there. We can have retreats out there. We can have a retreat out there. We can have, movie theater night. You can do conferences out there. There's a lot of things that I could potentially do out there. And then, y'all, on the other hand, I'm thinking like maybe acres is too much. Maybe I should be with like maybe 5 acres. Okay. Now I'm kind of second thinking it. I'm thinking plantation to get all the acres I can or whatever the case may be. But now I'm thinking maybe we need to go with maybe 5 acres instead of, we might need to cut out the pond. We might need to cut out the swimming pool. We might need to, too much. This is a recipe for disaster. So don't get you saying don't get the acres. Go get what I need to get. You put I can put my trucks on that property. I sure can. It's country living. I like that. I like country living. Um, I could just build it how I want to. And I don't know. If you keep the mower, if you keep the mower, get 20 acres. Who gonna mow the yard? Okay. This for you. Yes, that is a lot for me to maintain. Yes. The swimming pool, you got a swimming pool, and then I gotta think about the taxes. You got all that land, don't you have to have some taxes? What I'm thinking is I can get like some kind of government program to grow stuff on my land. I can use that warehouse to store stuff for customers, for shippers. Um, I don't know. I just, I can set up a little fishing thing where people can come on a weekend, and people can come on a weekend and they can set out there and they can go fishing. I can get some chickens and they can come out, and when the chickens lay their eggs, they can get some eggs out the chicken coop, and just make it a little yeah, it is it's a tractor. It's a tractor. It's a tractor. This is in Griffin, Georgia. And then it's like 20 minutes to the office. Um, I don't know, guys. It's a lot. It is a lot. I could get some goats. I'm thinking about, getting some live feed. Um, you know, um, if a family member or something wanted to put a house out there, they could put a house out there and they could still be away, from the main house. um I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm going to try to scale back. I'm gonna try to do maybe 5 acres. We might have to get rid of the pond. I love sitting out there. I would love to just sit out there and look at the water and just, um, get rid of the pond. I might have to get rid of the pool. Yeah, I could build a bed and breakfast out there. um I could do training out there, like companies could come out there and hold conferences or something. We could do retreats, like you could do team building retreats or something out there. It's a lot that you can do. I don't think I could be able to do horses because it's not fenced in, but they will have to go further back on the property. um Somebody go half and with you to get all the land. Get rid of the pool, keep the pond. See, I can't find a pond nowhere. No, nobody else has a pond. That's the only two lands that was in my price range. Put some catfish in there. Have some good barbecues and cookouts. And go swimming and build on to it and make it what you want to. And I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of things that you can do. And, as kids, when you grow, you just taught to buy land, leave people something so they can have, and stop just thinking about myself and just getting me a little lot somewhere, where I can't expand on it, I can't grow, I can't do nothing with it. Only thing that I can do is maybe sell it or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue, no idea. Now I'm thinking about cutting back a little bit. And guys, I ain't got but 2 more days up here. I don't know what I'm going to do, because I know the house is not going to close until, if I pick something out, it's going to be after January the 15th. So I'm going to have to find somewhere to be for 2 weeks, because I got to be out my other house on the 31st, and I still haven't got me a place. Now, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of places that I can get, right here in McDonald, Locust Grove, Hampton. There's plenty of houses that I can get. Okay. 3,000-4,000 square feet, humongous houses. Okay. That's in my price range. But I just ain't no land with it. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. You can't get out and enjoy it and sit back. You're on the back porch and your neighbor looking at you. You looking at your neighbor. You know. I don't know. I'm gonna be up all night trying to find something else. My realtor, he is so patient. Okay, he is so patient. And like, if I pick something tonight, he'll have me scheduled for it tomorrow. He'll have me scheduled for it tomorrow, and he don't never like put his input in. He'd just be like, if I ask him for suggestions or whatever the case may be, but it's like totally, I don't know, guys. It's so crazy. Run some lows in these 2 weeks. Let's see. Type of living foundation. What about 3 to 5 acres for now? That's what I'm thinking about, Rose. I think I'm gonna have to cut back. I mean, I thought I wanted 12 acres or 16 acres or whatever the case may be, but I don't want them many acres. I want some acres, maybe about 3 acres. Yeah, I could live with maybe about three, but I just don't know. I don't want to be in no subdivision. I don't want no HOA fee. I don't want nobody telling me, this, that, and the third. And let me tell you another revelation that I had. Okay. And tell me if I'm crazy or not. Tell me if I'm crazy or not. And I feel like I'm just kind of going by ear. It's like I don't even know what's forcing me, how it is that I'm just doing all this stuff, because it's like I just got out my truck in May and I'm at home. It's November, it's December. I'm looking for a house, an office, and I'm just like I can't even grasp what's going on in my life right now. I really can't. Like, I don't even know how I'm doing it and how I'm moving, but all I know is that I'm moving. Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever felt like you don't know how or what or when or why or what's going on or what's driving you to do all these things, but all you know is every morning that you get up is something else for you to do. You know, 5 months ago or in May, I never thought I would be in McDonough, Georgia, buying a house. Okay, that's crazy to me. Um, but I'm just playing it by ear. I'm just going with the flow. I'm just wherever God is leading me or wherever direction I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to do it. I'm just trying to go. Um, this is something that I was struggling with this morning and it came over me and I don't know why, but I just want to be truthful with you. It's like when we in trucking, guys, we deal with racism, right? When we in trucking, we deal with racism. A lot of us may have experienced it. I know I have experienced racism in trucking and things like that. And we just kind of, let it go. It is what it is. A lot of times it may not be so blatant, like somebody comes out and call you the N word or whatever. A lot of times they may stick their middle finger up at you or make racist remarks to you or whatever the case may be, or it could just be that flag that they throwing in your face and telling you how it's not this, that, and the third, or whatever the case may be. It's more, you can see it a lot more, okay, and trucking, and you recognize what it is and you know what it is, okay? It's not too much hidden, okay? In the real estate market, I feel like it's hidden. And this was my fear. And I got this when I went to the first house. Okay. The first house, not the first house with the plantation, but it was another house that I saw that I posted on Facebook the other night. And this house was gorgeous. Okay. It had the pool, the jacuzzi, the house, the everything that you wanted. And you coming in with the asking price or whatever. But I noticed on the house, it had a camera, right? And at first, the camera didn't bother me, right? So, the realtor was like, don't say nothing, be quiet. If you like it or whatever, we'll discuss it when we come out. But this house has a camera. They may be listening to you or whatever the case may be. So just look at it. Don't act like you like it. Don't, whatever the case may be, just go in there, look at it, and we'll talk about it after we leave, right? And I was like, okay. So go in there, all this, all that. Nobody's there or whatever, because they are gone when the showing is happening. But something told me, like, and I don't know why, because I never felt like this, but something was like, Tamara, you are in a whole nother league. Like, you going to look at houses that are not a lot of people living there that look like you. And when you go into these places and you're trying to buy all these acres of land and you of color, okay, and you're purchasing it from somebody that is not of color, um, is there some sort of like they want to pick and choose who they sell a house to? Like I was like, cause this what threw me off. When I went to go look at one of the houses with the land, right? I put in a bid on it before I saw it, and they said before you put a bid in on it, come by and look at it, right? They want you to come by and see it before you put a bid on it. And I'm like, why? Like, why do they want you to come by and see it? Do they want to see what I look like before I purchase it? And all of a sudden I got scared and I was like, well, maybe they want to see what I look like before I purchase it, so that after they see me, they could not accept the offer, or just not respond to the offer, or, say that they got a better offer, or whatever the case may be. How do you know if it's racism in the housing market? And y'all, I don't know why I thought about this, but in I felt like in this area, like you will see them buy. Okay, let me just break it down for you, just 1 second, and see if you can follow me. It's like when you don't have an income, right? And you don't have a job, right? And you are living in the projects, right? So they put everybody that don't have a job and don't have an income in the projects. And you are like forced to live together, right? Everybody that don't have a job, everybody that's doesn't, that's of lower income or low income, they're forced to live in a certain area. And then also, if you make too much, you can't stay there, right? So, okay, we got a little something now. We got a job and all this kind of stuff. We starting to make a little money. Then they come along with programs like Habitat for Humanity, and you still can't get too much. It's just enough so you could still stay in that location, or whatever the case may be. But now with 2020 and 2021, there's a lot more minority entrepreneurs that make good money. So it's like, oh my God, what we gonna do now? It's like, okay, we got to start building them some, because they want bigger houses, they want better houses, they want to live like us and stuff like that. So we're gonna have to go build them something so they can still keep them together, right? But it's gonna be a little bit nicer, okay? And it's like when I see that around here with these subdivisions that I see, like the first house that I came to see when I came up, it was a 3-story house. It had a basement. Everything was brand new. Baby, they accepted the offer before I even got there. Okay, accepted it before I even got there. And once I got there, I noticed that everybody is bunched up together, and the property is going down. It ain't going up. Like if you get everybody in the same whatever, this property was not increasing. It was kind of like decreasing, because even though there was houses there, the previous houses up there wasn't up to like the same par. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like, still you can't get loose, because builders and investors are coming in, and they building you these big old nice pretty shiny places and stuff, but yet and still they got you, because you still ain't getting no acres. You buying lots on their property. Okay, so you still ain't getting nothing, even though it's a little nicer, even though you got a little bit more room, even though they ain't building out, they building up. Okay, you got 3 stories, you got basement, you got all this kind of stuff for 300,000, 400, $500,000, and you ain't even getting no land. And I'm thinking, oh my God, that is crazy. And then they trying to bunch up the same people in the same category together. Like everybody in this neighborhood, even though it's nice, it's gorgeous. Okay. The houses are extremely gorgeous over here. 3 stories, big, everything. But I noticed that everybody in here look like me. I'm like, is that something that is forced upon? Like, let me take you over here to this place where you may feel a little bit more comfortable or whatever. I don't know. It's kind of funny. I don't know why I thought about that, but that's what made me say, you know what? I don't want no lot. I don't want no lot. I don't want no brand new construction, everything in here new and all this kind of stuff. Cause I feel like I still ain't got nothing. I still ain't got nothing. And then you got the okay, and then you got the HOA over you. They gonna tell you what to do. Okay, and it's supposed to keep the property value good, or make sure everything's maintained and you're not doing this or doing that or whatever. But I'm seeing these brand new, 200, $300,000 homes that they are putting everybody that look like me in the same place that is depreciate. I don't think that it's getting I don't think that is the value is going to appreciate. I think you need a community where it's mixed with different incomes and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what it is, but it's strange to me. It's crazy to me, and I don't understand it. And something tells me like I don't want to be caught up in that. I don't want to be caught up in investing in something that you're really not investing in. Like, 10 years from now, I look at a property and I'm thinking 10 years, 15 years from now, am I going to get my money back on this? Is it going to increase in value? I have no control over, who's around me, So you have to be careful when you are placing yourself in a environment where you don't have any control over that environment. Everybody else paid their money just like you paid your money. You can't tell them how to live, you know. I mean, I don't know. Something just I don't feel right. It just don't fit right with me. That's why I don't want to be up under anybody. Like I don't want to be in that subdivision, in that HOA, in that next door, in that, like I went out the door today. This man walking down the street with his pet bull. Okay. And okay, ain't nothing wrong with you having no pet bull or whatever, but you taking it on the side of this man's house and letting your pet bull go to the bathroom every day. You don't let your pet bull go to the bathroom down there, but you're gonna bring it down here in this little spot and let your pet bull go to the bathroom and don't pick it up or anything like that. Like, what am I supposed to say? Like, could you pick up after your dog? You're not babysitters. Everybody should be grown. You in this type of environment, in this type of situation, in this type of living, we all have a standard that we must uphold. You know what I'm saying? Like, clean up after yourself. Pick up the trash. Take the broken down cars and do something with them. It's an eyesore. It's I don't know. Am I supposed? Is that crazy that I feel like that? Because I can't control how everybody else live. So that's why I don't want to be in a situation where people can just throw their trash and keep a nasty house and have all kinds of stuff and not really care about their property. And I got to be a part of that because I live there. It affects me too. It affects my money. It affects my investment. So tell them to pick it up. Yeah, right. You go over there. You tell a man with a what is it? A German Rockwalder on a chain with these big old things around their neck, and you go out there. They walking like this, and you go over there. Hey, you think you go ahead and pick that up, or could you not bring your dog down here? What if Ripley was out or something, girl? Child, I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe, maybe I'm just looking at it different. I think, we should all be able to live happily ever after in an environment or whatever. But it's just like when you get too many people together in one place and everybody don't have the same standards, as you do, and they feel like they can do whatever they want to because they paid their money, just like you, I'll take my chances with acres. Okay? I'll take my chances with acres. I do know now that I will be up all night. Y'all see how red my eyes is? Number one, my contacts, I haven't taken them out because I don't have my solution. I don't have anything to put them in, and I can't see if I do. I've been up all night to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning searching for properties, papers, and I'm trying not to let it get to me because you know when you're under a crunch, papers and papers and papers. You know, when you're under a crunch and you got a deadline, you know, you're trying to make the best decision. But if I have to go stay in a hotel, if I have to go stay in a hotel for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month until everything is right, I just have to do that. I just have to do that. So I put in the offer on that house that you saw, and I'm gonna look at some more stuff tonight, and I'm gonna break down my I'm gonna break down my requirements, and I may have to lose a couple of things like the pond, and I may have to lose acres, go down to 5 acres, and I may have to lose the pool, the in-ground pool, which I really wanted. I may have to lose that. So it is what it is. But I just wanted to update you and give you, you know, my I need to um I wanted to update you on a search because like today I just felt like a lot of things was going on in my head, and you know how you just have to talk about it and you know talk it through and see about making the right decisions. At some realtors in the land, some persons exactly what you told us. You know how you feel. Yeah, I told my realtor. I told him how I was feeling. I was like, do I think I need to send somebody else to go look at it for me? Like one of my, I said one of my white friends. Do you think I need to send one of my white friends? I could call one of my white friends to go, and they can just put me on video. And he was like, no, Tamara, that's not going to be a problem. You know, they're motivated. They want to sell. You should be fine. I said, okay, if I'm feeling any sort of way that, you know, they're not feeling me or whatever the case may be, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in an offer, and I'm going to have somebody else go back and put in another offer that is less than my offer and see if they will accept their offer instead of accepting my offer and see if it is what it is. So, but I don't know. I just feel like I got to be careful of that. But with the other house, the second house I went to, there was no cameras. There was nobody there. You know, the house was open. It was like, come on in. We waiting on you. When you going to unpack? We already got the lights, the gas, everything on for you. Just come on, move on in. Come on, we ready. I was like, oh, When I walked out on that back patio and I looked over there and I said, hey, child, we wouldn't even have to call each other. We could just sit on the back porch and have a conversation, okay? No, you got to be careful. Oh my God, I didn't realize it was going to be so big, so much of a hey Monica, hey Dupree, so much of a I like the house you're in. Is it available? Yes, this house is on Airbnb. You can check it out. It's called Exquisite. Is it Exquisite? EXQUIS Exquisite Home in Hampton. And the man, he travels, so he's a real nice person. He travels, and but yeah, this house is on Airbnb, and it is. But the Hampton area, I'm feeling it. Exquisite. Your stay in Hampton. Yeah, that there it is. Can y'all see that? your stay in Rental Motor Speedway. How much is it? Hold on, let me see. But he rents it like 125. It's a 4-bedroom house. But he's really nice, a nice person. Um, I would like to stay here. I'm gonna see if it's available. Can I have your house for one more month? Cause I can't find a place to stay. Okay. Um, yeah, I might ask them. Can I have? Cause I'm supposed to be checking out of here Sunday, guys, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. So, but oh, here it is. It's $135 a night. Okay, so if you stayed a week, it's $900, but it's $135 a night. That ain't bad. Okay. Other than that, it's been 50 minutes. I just had to vent a little bit, When you out there all day, you're looking at stuff, first thing I think of to come talk to y'all about it, and I can clear my head and get a better understanding about what it is that I'm gonna do. Um, so I'll be back in Ocean Springs Sunday, and I'll be packing the rest of my stuff and see what I'm gonna do. Buy online, I guess. Buy online, okay? I don't know. Um, but back to my house search. But other than that, y'all, peace, love, joy, and happiness. And guys, I will be back Monday, back to work, back trying to focus. But I'm just trying to focus on finding a place to stay. How I have a cousin that can. Oh, I got a great realtor. I love him to death. He's so fly. He's so fly. There's my realtor. I love him to death. His name is Rick. He got all them abbreviations. See, he come from the Palmer House. He ain't no joke. Rick is on it. Rick will be there. Rick, yes, is his name. Okay. Rick don't say no. Rick say yes. Yes. Can I? Everything I say, can I? Yes. Can I? Yes. Can I? Can I see this tomorrow? Yes. Of course you can. That's his favorite thing. Of course you can. Yes. Of course you can. Yes. And I lined that up for you, and I lined that up for you. Do you have anything else that you want to send me tonight? It's like 12 o'clock at night. Do you have anything else you want to send me tonight? Yes, I got that. Yes, I took care of that. You want to put that under contract? Okay, we'll do that. We'll make the offer. How about this? How about that? Okay. Yes, yes. He is yes, 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 yes. I need a yes, 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 yes. Because I'm all over the place. But other than that, y'all, peace, love, joy, happiness. You guys have a wonderful night. I'm gonna come back and see if I can maybe talk to y'all tonight, this weekend, sometimes about. I'm gonna show y'all if I have my other screen up, I can show y'all how to bid on contracts and stuff. I had got a non-federal contract that came up today, and if y'all not registered in the system or whatever the case may be, for SAMs and things like that, then what I can do is I can bid on the contract for you, and I can use you as a subcontractor. Okay, so some things that anything that says freight. I could bid on. Like if they need something moved, I think it was something that they needed a 53-foot trailer moved from somewhere to somewhere. And I think it was the state of Oregon needed something moved. I don't know. But all the states be needing something moved. And not all of them are federal contracts, but they're contracts. Okay. So other than that, guys, peace, love, joy, and happiness. Reese, have I looked into a new development? No, because the thing about new development, they always building up around you, and I don't want to be around everybody. You need owner ops. I will after January the 1st. I will be doing my own authority because I got to move the truck. So it's just a lot. It's a lot, but I'm trying. I'm trying. All right. I was hoping to. I don't know. I was hoping to try to go get my hair done. You in the A. You in the A. These folks can slay in the A. So, but I ain't even got time to do that. I'm just gonna have to be roughing it for a minute. It's all right. And just go from there. Other than that, y'all, if I have some other news or if I'm coming up with something else, if I find something, I'll let you know. If I don't, I'll let you know as well. We'll talk later. Peace, love, joy, happiness, and y'all have a wonderful and blessed night. Bye.